Motherhood can put moms in just constant output mode. When I say output, I mean your body is always giving something. Your arms are carrying, whether you are carrying a baby, a toddler, groceries, whatever it is. Maybe you are nursing your baby, or you are rocking the baby, or maybe your back is just bending multiple times, picking up car seats, picking up packages, and your hands are cleaning over and over again. Your ears are listening for a cry, for somebody to scream mommy, for whatever else the next thing may be. In your mind, it's just tracking everything. So your nervous system is responding to cries, needs, noise, schedules, and emotions. And even when you love your children deeply, that is still a lot of output. So if you are pregnant right now, or you are newly postpartum, or even actually years into your motherhood journey, your body may have been through a lot of changes. To talk about physical changes, hormonal changes, sleep changes, especially if you're in that newborn state, emotional changes, and even identity changes. But even with all these changes, many moms are expected to keep functioning like nothing major has happened. So as a result, your body becomes a vehicle for survival. So you push through, you keep going, and you do the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And that becomes the pattern. And once that becomes the pattern, it can become harder to notice your own body. So you stop asking, am I breathing well enough? Am I breathing shallow? You stop asking, am I feeling tense today? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I overwhelmed? Do I need help? Do I need to pause? Do I feel supported right now? And if you are not asking yourself these questions, that is actually not a character flaw. This is actually a sign that your body may need support. And this is where movement becomes powerful. And I want to be very clear, I am not talking about movement as punishment, or movement to just go and burn calories, or movement to quote unquote snap back, get your body back, and all of that. We have heard enough of that. Like, enough is enough. And I am not talking about adding something else to your plate that is already full. What I am talking about is movement as a way for you to notice yourself again. Because movement, what it does is that it gives your body feedback. For example, when you take a slow breath, slow inhale, slow exhale, you may actually notice how tight your chest has been. Or when you just take the time, you gently move your shoulders, you may notice how much tension you were carrying versus if you were just like this all day. Maybe you probably would not notice. Or even if you decide to maybe just shift your weight side to side, that will help you to notice that maybe you've been locked in just one position all day long. And when you stretch your body, no matter whatever the kind of stretch you decide to do, you may actually just realize how compressed and curled up you have been in, but you probably would not realize that unless you took the time to do a quick stretch. Movement actually helps you to ask a different question. Not, how do I fix my body? But the question movement helps you to ask is, what is my body telling me? And that, my friend, is a much better question. because many moms do not need another rule to follow. There are way too many rules out there already. What moms need is a way to reconnect. I'm talking about a way to feel their body again without judgment. A way that will allow them to come back to themselves, like in the middle of real life. And when I say real life, I am not talking about when the house is finally quiet or when everything is perfect or when you have a whole hour to yourself. I'm talking about right in the middle of the day, in the middle of real life motherhood, in the middle of the meltdown, toddler meltdown and cries and all of that. And that is why small movement counts.